At the heart of every OnePlus phone is great performance, and that all starts with the processor. NORD is powered by Qualcomm's Snapdragon 765 5G that boasts 10% faster speeds, 30% faster graphics, and 35% better power consumption than its predecessor, the 730G. As the name suggests, the 765 also comes with support for 5G and can deliver download speeds of up to 3.4 gigabits per second. In other words, NORD has the potential to far exceed even the fastest home broadband. We've also fitted the NORD with up to 12 gigs of RAM, not because it looks good on a spec sheet, although it does look good on a spec sheet. Instead, that amount of RAM allows NORD to preserve the status of your favorite apps so they don't have to reload when you jump from one to the other. Usually, it's really hard to explain why 90 Hz displays make it difficult to ever go back to anything less. But since we're in AR, you don't have to take our word for it. How about I show you instead? Here's an example of a display running at 1 Hertz. You'll notice the scrolling and swiping is so choppy, the phone is practically unusable. Onto 30 Hertz now, and you're starting to see a more familiar smartphone experience. But scrolling and swiping still isn't smooth. Finally, let's take a look at NORD's 90 Hz fluid display. You can see that everything is fast and more reactive to every touch. We introduced our first high refresh rate display with the OnePlus 7 Pro last year. Since then, we've been working to refine our 90 Hz technology to deliver the best user experience, like upping NORD's peak touch sampling rate from 135 Hz on the 7T to 180 Hz, so it's even faster at responding to every tap and swipe. Of course, what makes all these specs far greater than the sum of their parts is optimized software. NORD breathes the same oxygen you know and love. NORD comes pre-installed with Oxygen OS 10.5, complete with over 280 optimizations, each designed to deliver the fastest and smoothest experience possible. Here are a few examples. Animations weave every Oxygen OS feature together, so we take each one pretty seriously. In fact, we spent several months perfecting our unlock animations, experimenting time and time again to find the speed and transition that feels the best. Sure, this might seem like a trivial detail. After all, they only last 3 seconds in total. But when you're unlocking your phone over 100 times a day, having great animations suddenly becomes fundamental. Additionally, we've engineered NORD to always dedicate processing power and RAM to running all user interface elements to maintain smooth performance, especially when you're using a bunch of demanding apps at once. All in all, our optimizations mean you are 9 times less likely to experience frame drops even when using NORD in heavy load scenarios. We've also integrated Google's consumer communications apps into NORD. That means it comes with Messages, Duo, and the phone app to offer a seamless, helpful, and safe experience. Now, let's talk cameras. NORD comes with a quad camera setup that offers one of the most diverse photography experiences we've ever created at OnePlus.
The camera breakdown.
Now, we had to ask nicely, but the OnePlus 8 was kind enough to share its 48 megapixel Sony IMX586 sensor with NORD, complete with optical image stabilization, so even the shakiest hands can capture the steadiest shots and buttery smooth 4K video. After you press the shutter button, NORD's also smart enough to remove unwanted noise and sharpen things up in tricky photography settings, like low light. To show the true power of NORD's main lens, we put it in the hands of photography maestro Makeda Sanford. Here's one of her shots. We think it speaks for itself. Flanking NORD's main sensor is an ultra-wide angle, offering a 119-degree field of view, which means there's never a group too big or a building too tall to be captured. Here's another mesmerizing shot from Makeda. NORD also comes with a dedicated macro camera that lets you get as close as 4 centimeters to a subject and a depth sensor to help apply a more accurate bokeh to portrait mode photos. We know what you're thinking. It's easy to make a camera system look great if you put it into the hands of professional photographers. Here's a shot I took of central Shenzhen from my balcony with Nightscape mode. All right, let's take a look. If we zoom in, you can see the scene is bursting with vivid colors and detail. In fact, I think this one will go straight to my Instagram after I finish presenting. Now, let's see what the rest of the NORD team has been able to take. NORD also comes with the highest resolution front camera setup on any OnePlus phone. In addition to a main 32 megapixel sensor, you'll also find another ultra-wide angle lens with a 105-degree field of view, so you can fit more of your friends, your pets, or maybe just your pet's friends. We've also combined NORD's dual front cameras with intelligent software that automatically analyzes your selfies to ensure faces right at the back of a pack in just half an hour. NORD is a new direction for OnePlus. It makes our technology more accessible while retaining the same standards you expect from us, which means no compromising on camera, user experience, or quality. We couldn't be happier to welcome NORD into the OnePlus family. Before we discuss pricing and availability, there's one more product we want to share with you today. We know many of you have been asking us to cut the cord entirely and make a pair of truly wireless headphones. Today, we're doing exactly that. Introducing the OnePlus Buds.
Hey, what's up?
I'm just chilling at home.
The OnePlus Buds boast the same seashell-inspired design as our Bullet series and have an in-ear fit that's comfortable and remains secure even when performing physical activity. You're probably wondering why it's taken us so long to make these. Well, the answer is simple. We know the biggest pain point of truly wireless earbuds is battery life. So we wanted to wait until we could deliver a product that met our charging standards. I'm pleased to announce that the OnePlus Buds come with support for the same warp charge technology you know and love. You only have to charge for 10 minutes to get up to 10 hours of listening time.
10
Fully
minutes for
charged,
10
the
hours.
Buds and case provide 30 hours of battery life. That's enough time for you to jam about 600 songs or plow through 15 movies. These are also our first headphones to feature environment noise cancellation technology. Using 3 microphones on each bud and advanced software algorithms, they're able to eliminate unwanted background noise even when making phone calls. You'll never have to let a strong gust, a fast-moving truck, or loud music interrupt your conversation again. Lastly, the OnePlus Buds come with new 13.4mm dynamic drivers for deeper bass and better overall sound. They also have incredibly low latency, so there's no audio delay when listening to music or watching videos, and an IPX4 water resistance rating. The OnePlus Buds come in 3 colors: gray, white, and NORD blue. And now, the moment we've all been waiting for. What's the price of all this? Before we make any announcements, we want to hear how much you think the NORD is going to cost. We'll give you 30 seconds to take a guess. All you need to do is submit a figure using your smartphone.
Oh, it's guess time. So, oh, you're guessing, you're tapping. Wow.
Lock in your final number. Now, this would usually be the part where I take a look at your guesses and let you know that NORD is even more affordable than you thought. But since this is pre-recorded, I can't comment on your predictions in real time. That said, more affordable than you thought. I'm happy to set 24,999 and releases starting August 4th. It will be available to purchase on Amazon, OnePlus.9 euros, and 379 pounds. It will be available on August 4th
Under
from
400.
OnePlus.com, as well as our carrier and retail partners. We've also developed a range of accessories.
Didn't need it. They got the little open tab. No, I mean, I like tab on there. So we're gonna get it. We're gonna catch a quick preview of the marble color, blue marble. I think this is the one that's gonna get people pumped up because it's just it's got a bird. Where am I pointing, Will? This way, NORD. Of course, they mean north. It's all up from here, Will. And look how the collaboration of the color with our backdrop. Willie do, ladies and gentlemen. This is wild. In-display fingerprint, of course, indicated there. Listen to the sweet sounds of the plastic unwrap. I'm going to be quiet. Listen to this. Oh, baby. Look at that. Now, the thing that actually strikes you, right, mentioned in the AR video there, the curve of the edge, it's a much softer curve rather than coming to the thinnest point possible. And that does two things, right? First off, you might say, well, the phone ends up feeling thicker, but then as well, because your hand you got a curve to your hand. And so that's what they went with actually on the NORD device. It's almost like a perfect. And then another thing to mention upon further inspection, the exterior of the device, the metal component also has kind of a blue marble tinge. Exterior of the device, the metal component also has kind of a blue marble tinge to it to carry through with the buttons over here. I can't give it all away. Kirk brought the camera lenses all up close and personal, and he'd be very upset if he didn't watch the video. But however, we'll just quickly do a glance at the other components in here. There's a case included, and of course, you're going to have your warp charge as well, which is that's a 30T. That's a 30T, Willie do. So I'm not going to give it all away to you, but there's also some first-party accessories that OnePlus sent along with some cases as well, some case options that you can look at. Oh, and there's also a later case that you can pre-order right now. I should shout out to Later Case. If you want to go pick one of those up, you can pre-order it on the website. And those details will also be in the official unboxing video as well. Holy moly, we got the buds also. It's like Christmas morning over here. Look at this, to match. OnePlus Buds NORD. It's a classic white. Blue with yellow on the inside. That's avant-garde, as far as I'm concerned. This is a youthful, I don't know if you know about being youthful, Will, but that's a youthful setup. You shave 10 years off your age when you pick a dog park. A little bit of attention over there. So the kind of pebblish nature follows through on the actual buds. Regular, look at the overexposed white ones. Can't even see them. There they are. The white ones, which is kind of the classic. But I know if you're a guy that rolls like Willie do, then you roll with the Willie Blue. You see how that goes. You see how that goes. You didn't expect that, Kirk. You came in here at 10 a.m. You didn't expect something like that early in the morning. Exciting times. What a time to be alive. That's what I like to say. Thank you to everybody on the channel. Honestly, it's been incredible. Our launch. It all happened here. Don't forget where you saw it. Was on a little bit of a vacation, well, a couple days. Just, some nature. I was in it. for a minute, but you know what that means. I had to get back here because things are happening. So I took a couple deep breaths while I was out there. I went, but then I knew I had to come back and cover everything that's going on in the world. And there's a lot of things going on in the tech world, in the tech realm. Starting with this story right here. Samsung reportedly won't include chargers with its phones starting next year. I said this was going to happen, Well, I didn't need to say it. You could have said it. Anyone could have seen it coming. When Apple, the rumors started to swirl, as rumors do,